just to share a bit of a background regarding how I came about Afro-Botanics. Afro-Botanics means African Botanicals, it's a short for African Botanicals. And a few years ago, I was visiting my grandmother, who was about 95 at the time. She's late now. And she called me to her room and she was like, please help me prepare my hair for the night. I was surprised that she had any hair at all because I'd never seen her hair. Like most real women, she had her hair always in a scarf. And when she took out her scarf, she had this amazing big blob of grey hair, natural hair. I first asked her, like, Gogo, is this like relaxed hair? And she was like, no, it's my real hair. So she went about to tell me how to take care of her hair and do her hair. So she gave me some aloe gel, which she had scraped from an aloe leaf, and some oils. I hadn't known that with aloe gel directly to your hair, it gives you a nice conditioning effect, and that the oils actually help her soften the hair, keep it moist, and give it a nice shine. And I was able to help her, you know, prepare her hair for the night and put it up in a scarf for the next day. And she then gave me a bit of background. Uguti, when she grew up in the 1900s, that's how they took care of hair. This was before she became a Catholic. And it was with the arrival of Catholicism that they started to wear scarves. And it wasn't a tradition, an African tradition to cover your hair. It's always been an African tradition to celebrate your hair, to celebrate your beauty. That's why in isiZulu or isiSwati, you know, women have isikholo. And nowadays isikholo is made out of something. But back then it was made out of your own hair. So I went back home and I was like, okay, I've never been able to wear my own natural hair. Maybe Granny has something there. And I started researching into how it is I can wear my natural hair and, you know, have it look good and soft, because I've got that really, really coarse, dry, brittle hair. And when I started looking around the shops, there was nothing that really appealed and made sense to give me that kind of hair that I wanted. So I looked overseas. Obviously, the States had a whole lot of things, but it was very expensive to bring products here. My first thought in terms of business was to actually bring in the products, bring in your sheer moisture, your Carol Daughters, those kind of products. But I realized that, you know what, it's a business opportunity. I'm from Nelspruit, a very poor place, and maybe if I start a factory and I start manufacturing, I can inspire industry from in this small town, because most people in Nelspruit try and find work in government where I was employed. So I quit my government job, which I had for 8 years, and I took all my pension and I put it into business, which wasn't a good idea. I lost all the money. I ended up losing my car, my house, everything, trying to build a business. But thank goodness to the wonderful partner and friends I have, I've been able to keep going and building the business. I eventually moved to Joburg in 2012, and that's when I decided I want to build this brand to be an African brand, a premium mass African brand. And by premium mass, I mean premium mass available in retail chain stores. So not premium like your, you know, these brands available here. I wanted them to be available across the country, across the continent. So we worked hard and we started knocking at doors, at game stores, Discam, Clicks and whatever, and they were not ready to hear us because we were unknown. So we went online and we've been selling and building the brand, and at the moment our turnover is just past 2 million. And I think with knocking and working hard, game stores eventually agreed to stock our products. And so before going to game, I was like, you know what, I don't want this brand to just go onto the shelf and sit there. You all know how many products there are out there. Beauty business, hair care products, there's like hundreds and thousands. So I wanted to find a way to differentiate the brand. And that's how I went to Jennifer and I was like, I'm looking for someone to partner with, not really an ambassador, because I wanted a different type of partnership. And I got this from Carol Sports in the States. They worked with Mary J. Blige, Jada Pinkett, and they developed capsule collections with them. So I was like, who can I work with and develop a capsule collection, someone who will own that capsule collection, not just be a face. Because we all know how most brand ambassadors, you know, a person would be a brand ambassador for Relax brand, but be wearing weaves all the time. I wanted someone who would be authentic, people will believe. And meeting with Pearl, and she was at a point where she was ready to also then explore going into a business like that.